And what it do, folks? It's your boy Charles Younger here, along with Professor G, Mark Gray, coming with you, Maryland live at the Voice of College Football, where we bring you nothing but the best in Maryland football news. Professor G, Mark Gray, how are you doing today?
Boy, doing just great. Beautiful day outside, not too hot, not too humid. Wonderful day. Another day closer to college football season. You know, the kickoff is literally 22 days away as we record this week. So, hey now.
Hey, now we are some all stars. Get your game on.
I will say this. Um, the energy is at an all-time high, at least from my perspective, going into a season. Oftentimes, there's uncertainty in Maryland about the direction that the football program is going. Can they, in fact, compete in the Big Ten? And I've been beating this monkey ever since we launched the show. With the change of direction in the front office, with the influence of tremendous coaches and a leader like Mike Loxley, you just get the feeling that the energy and camaraderie and organization are all flowing in unison right now. And if you'd have told me that was going to happen in March, you could have taken every dollar I had in my pocket. But right now, this looks like a program that's finally got its legs up under it. It's operating as a team that looks to win and perhaps contend. I can't say that we've had that for about the last decade, even getting into the conference at Maryland. So there's an interesting vibe. Now, vibes don't win games. You know, they don't block, tackle, or hit anybody, but you just get a new sense of energy from the program. Even when you were going to school there, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a new world order. I talked to some of my friends who had played in the program in the glory days, and they're like, "Yeah, we think we're moving." So when you got alumni players, you've got a fan base, and most important, the local side, man. The fact that a lot of these kids are either coming back home to play at Maryland or have decided, I could do a lot worse than staying at home to play. I think those are intangibles that really are going to pay big dividends throughout the course of this season. I don't know if that looks like a bowl game or if it's a spot in the college football playoffs. But as long as you're in postseason on the other side of 500, I think that now officially should be uh, it should be a thought that anything less than those two criteria would be caused to look as a wasted season.
Well, that direct line from president to AD to coach goes down to what we're going to talk about primarily today, and that is uh, the quarterback battle. The Maryland Terrapins have three phenomenal young guys who are battling for the spot to be the number one guy in Maryland. Starting off with Justin Martin, who transferred in from UCLA. We have Christian Barton, who was a three-star recruit from Highland Springs, who's been in the program for a year, has not taken the snap yet, and four-star recruit, probably one of the top quarterback recruits to ever come to Maryland since the days of yesteryear, and Malik
Boomer.
Washington, Boomer, yeah, Malik Washington from Gwen Burney. So first off, we're going to talk about all three of these guys, and each one's going to get a chance to win their starting quarterback job from us. But we're going to talk about each one of them in their own personal segment. So we're not going to mesh them all together. We're going to give them the time to breathe and learn, and we're going to let the fans know who these guys are as they take snaps under center.
But what I will say is that they do have a sense of camaraderie about them, which
Mm-hmm.
the more and more I back away from the last media availability that we had,
Mm-hmm.
is comforting and concerning. It's
Mm-hmm.
comforting. You see the guys pulling for one another. You see the
Mm-hmm.
guys wanting the best for their teammates, and you see the guys who are working together with a unique camaraderie in that quarterback room. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
that's a blessing. Now, the downside to that is most great quarterbacks are alpha dogs.
Mm-hmm.
It is about me. It is about me being the guy that believes he can rally the troops better than anybody else to give us a better chance to win. Again, three great high character young men. You know what I'm saying? You always want the best for your teammate, but you want to be the best while you are that teammate. There's a really interesting dynamic. I admire the camaraderie, but sometimes when you have three quarterbacks, you may not have one. I think we got all the talent in the room to do a variety of different things, and you couldn't have a better quarterback guru in college football than Pep Hamilton. But again, understanding the ego of that position, which may be the most ego-driven position in all of sports at any level, right? You have to ask yourself, is it good to have three great quarterbacks instead of having just one real dog? That's the thing I'm interested as far as the storyline that is concerned going into, who's going to be the leader coming out of camp and who's going to keep that job.